YouTube, what's going on, YouTube? This is P9 with another live stream. I decided to check in with you guys. The name of this live stream is P9TravelVlogs checking in. Uh, let's see. I'm not gonna be on here too long because I'm on my break at work. I decided we have an extended break at work right now, so I decided to just get on live and check in with my good people, see how everybody's doing. I know it's late. I'm not sure how many people is going to tune into this live, but yeah, I'm on live and just want to check in with you guys, let you guys know I'm all right. I got to check in every now and then, you know. I'm gonna get back to vlogging soon. I'm gonna get back to vlogging, but in between my vlogs, I gotta fill in some live streams and everything like that. So as far as traveling, I do plan on traveling later on this year. Um, I'm gonna still vlog between now and when I take my Arizona trip and everything like that, which is at this point probably going to be in October, but more than likely going to be in October. I decided to just wait till the fall to do that. I heard fall in Arizona is pretty nice anyway. Weather is pretty nice. It won't be too excruciatingly hot, which I don't mind. I don't mind heat because I'm from the South, but that would be, I just figured, the fall time would be a good time to visit Arizona. And it gives me more time to basically just, uh, come up with itinerary, so to speak, of places I want to go in Arizona because I decided, I was thinking one day, this was actually a couple months ago, actually, I was thinking a Route 66 trip would be pretty cool. If I take a Route 66 trip, that would be probably 2028 though. That'd probably be like 2 years from now because I need to plan extensively for a trip like that. Route 66 is something that I want to take that trip, Route 66 vlogging trip. Um, I want to do a Natchez Trace Parkway vlogging trip as well. What else? Lincoln Highway, but that'll probably, be like couple years or so, 2 to 3 years down the road. Again, I want to make sure all my ducks are in a row, from a financial standpoint and just from a logistical standpoint before I take those trips. You know what I'm saying? But I think those will be really good vlogging experiences. I think that'll really grow the channel like exponentially, like to a whole nother level. So that's what I'm looking forward to moving forward, like for real, for real. But in the meantime, in between time, guys, the poll is down. Is again, it has been decided with 50% of the vote that I'll be taking the Arizona and New Mexico trip this year. I appreciate everybody who participated in the poll. And we got a couple of people in the chat right now. We have Ryan in the building. Welcome to the live. I appreciate you for tuning in. We have Ricardo Sarah in the building. How are you today? Thanks for tuning in. And we have Maddie Love in the building. Maddie Love 007 in the building. What's going on? What's popping? Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. And for those who are new to this channel, if this is your first time encountering my channel, P9TravelVlogs, thanks for coming by on this live stream. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. My channel is basically just me going to different cities, states, and landmarks, and just vlogging, getting the vibes, vlogging there, filming, getting the, doing commentary, giving the history of the area that I am at, and just checking out the vibes and wherever I visit. So if you're interested, please go check out some of the content, the long form videos, some of the shorts. I don't have a whole lot of shorts, but I do have a lot of long form. Majority of my content is long form vlogging videos. So go check those out. Go check those out. And yeah. Yeah, feel free to go check those out and subscribe to the channel as well. I'm trying to get as much support as possible. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to grow the channel as much as I can. I'm a small fry in a big ocean, small fish in a huge ocean. But I'm trying to grow this channel. So I appreciate everybody who subscribes to the channel. It's much appreciated. Um, and I appreciate you for subscribing, Maddie Love. I appreciate that. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Um, it's definitely a good vibe over here. And I do live streams from time to time as well, in addition to my long form videos. And, you know, yeah, just go check out the channels. Go check out the videos. I have more coming soon. Just got to figure out where I'm going to go next. And, most of my vlogs are probably going to be, mostly Southern vlogs for the time being, until maybe later on this year, and I'll branch out a little bit more. But that's really what I have on my plate moving forward. I can't wait to get out there and get more vlogs, get more content, grow the channel even more. And I'm trying to be the top tier, one of the biggest travel vloggers on the platform. And I know that might sound like a stretch, but that's how confident I am in my abilities to travel vlog. And I know there's a lot of good vloggers out there, a lot of great travel vloggers, a lot of great people. I'm just trying to, my goal is to be like up there, upper echelon, in the upper echelon, top tier of travel vloggers on this platform. So, and I can't get there without you guys' support. So I really appreciate everybody who's supporting me on this journey, on my YouTube journey. Today is April the 1st. So it's the 1st of April. So we're 4 months into the new year, into 2026. And yeah, by the 28th of this month, I think it's the 28th. Yeah, April 28th. That'll be my official 2-year anniversary of me being on this platform, being having this channel. I posted my first video on April 28th of 2024. So that'll be my 2-year anniversary. So I'm looking forward to that. Might do a live stream. I think I'll do a live stream that day to commemorate my 2nd year anniversary of being on this platform. And it's been a great 2 years. It's been a ride. It's been a journey. I feel like I've come a long way. I have really grown on this platform, and I look forward to continue to grow on this platform moving forward. But yeah, that's really where I'm at though with the channel. And again, much appreciation for everybody who has tuned in and who is tapped into the live stream right now. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. And you know, again, hopefully here pretty soon. Hopefully within the next, I don't know. I can't really say how soon, but hopefully sooner than later. You know, things will improve in regards to the state of affairs in the country, in regards to the government shutdown and the whole situation at the airports. Hopefully those things will improve soon. And then what's going on in Iran. Hopefully those things can end soon, because only God really has the final say so in all of this. So we just have to leave it in his hands, and yeah, and just go from there, and but in the meantime, in between time, those that are traveling, whether you're traveling abroad or whether you're traveling domestically, I just wish, hoping that everybody is safe out there, remain safe, and hopefully everybody is just basically just being careful, being safe, and 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 I pray that everything will improve. We'll come out of this on top, and and just understand it's just another bump in the road that we'll overcome. So, yeah, that's really what I have to say about that. Um, but yeah, these prices, like these airline tickets, these gas prices, all this type of stuff, like it's insane. It's insane, you know what I'm saying? But you know, hopefully it won't be like this too much longer. Um, in the meantime, in between time, just have to weather the storm and get as much content as I possibly can to keep this channel going, to keep people, tapped in and everything like that. So, yep, that's where we are right now. That's where we are right now. And remember, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe. I appreciate you for subscribing. Check out the content. There's an abundance of content that I have on this platform. So you guys just check it out. We have who is this? Puro. I'm just gonna say Puro. I'm not sure how to pronounce the last name. But I appreciate you for tuning in, and thank you for tapping into the live stream, and hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good myself. Just decided to check in with you guys on this live stream. Um, I'm just chilling right now. I'm on my break. I'm actually on my break at work, so I'm just chilling in the car till it's time for me to go back. I just wanted to get it. I just wanted to, get a little live in, get a little live stream in. Every now and then you got to check in. You got to tap in. You got to tap in with the good people. Work hard for you. Not really. I mean, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. I feel like it's only hard. The work is only as hard as you make it. It can be intensive. The labor can be intensive at times. If it all depends on like the workload and how many people we have. Or if we don't have enough people, then it can be overwhelming. We don't have enough staff. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. Work isn't too bad. you know you do whatever you got to do to pay the bills at the end of the day. But I appreciate those who's liking the stream, everybody who's liking the live stream, everybody who's tapped in. That's good, man. That's all you could really ask. Yeah, that's all you really could ask for. Just as long as you stay focused, and you focus on you, and avoid drama and all this other stuff, and just come in and stay focused and have a mindset to just get it done. It's really not too bad. But but if everybody ain't working together, and it's a bunch of that's what really makes it hard, in my opinion. If people aren't communicating, and everybody's not on the same page, then that's a whole thing. you know I mean, it's a physical job. It's a physical job. You're working with boxes, and you're working with equipment like pallet jacks and all that type of stuff and things like that. But if if you I'm putting it to you like this: if you're physically in good shape, you'll definitely be okay. You'll definitely be okay. It's blue collar. It's blue collar work. It's blue collar work. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, Um, but so that's all you really could ask for. As long as you come in and stay focused, you'll be all right. So I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Pro. I appreciate that. You got a good mindset, sir, leader. I appreciate that. Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Um, we gotta provide for ourselves. And if you have a family, you got kids or whatever the case may be, you gotta be a provider. But if not, you still have to provide for yourself and just be and see, and that's another thing too. That's why I like this is why I like doing my vlogging on my channel, because you know what I'm saying? Because I like having a good like balance with content creation and my 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? So having that balance is very essential. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to have a balance. And that's in anything you do in life, like, even, regardless, even with your hobbies, I mean, you got to have a hobby. I feel like everybody should have hobbies. If you work every day, I feel like you shouldn't just work. You shouldn't just have a 9 to 5. I mean, I understand we all got to do what we got. We all got to pay bills and all this other stuff, but we also have to maintain a level of balance, and we also have to uh have. I mean, by having a hobby or having something to do when you're not at work is what's gonna motivate you even more, because if you're just working, go to work every day, go home, go to sleep, and eat, this is the same routine all the time. It's gonna take a toll on you mentally. So I feel like everybody who works should have something like a hobby, or do something to balance out life. Spend time with your family, go places, travel, uh whatever it may be. Play an instrument, learn how to garden. It's a million hobbies you could partake in. I feel like everybody should do that, and that'll definitely help out a lot. you know it'll definitely enhance your spirit. Absolutely, balance is key. Absolutely, it's a very essential part of life. That's why I like traveling. That's why I like I might not go far all the time. I might just, be local. But at the end of the day, traveling is getting into a car and going somewhere. And even if it's only like 30 minutes, a 30-minute drive, 20-30 minute drive, and you going and exploring something, and you going and like with me, in my particular instance, recording it, documenting it, it really helps out a lot. And what really helps the channel grow is the engagement that I get from people, good people like yourselves. Like every day, it seems like every day, even though I have a small channel, I feel like I get comments on my videos like on a daily basis, whether it be 2 or 3, 4, 5 or 6. I get a good amount. I get about, that's about the amount of comments I get on a daily basis. So I'm good. It's good to see that people are tapped in and coming across my channel, enjoying the content, and providing feedback, and then commenting, talking, basically saying that, I grew up in this city, or I grew up in this town. I remember that building you passed by. That was a building that my family used to go and have Sunday dinner, or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? We used to go. This used to be a restaurant that me and my buddies would gather, and after school on the weekends, and we grab some burgers, and we just chill, just stuff like that. To see people, comment stuff like that on my videos, it really goes to show you how engaged and how tapped in people really are. So I always appreciate that. I always appreciate that aspect. But yeah. But yeah, I appreciate everybody who's been tapped into the live stream. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Um, but that's all. I really wanted to come in and tap in and check in with my people. Um, you know, just tap in. What up, Kate? Kate in the building. What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Kate Brinkley in the building. One of my big time supporters. I appreciate you for tapping into the live. This well, it's actually after midnight where I'm at, but yeah, it's after midnight, so I guess you could say this this morning, technically speaking, you know, late night, however you want to frame it. Um, but yeah, I appreciate you for tapping in. And you're absolutely right. You definitely don't have to travel far to find an adventure. Yeah, you don't. You don't. I've a lot of places um that I've logged in so far have been like right here in my own backyard. Like it's been basically kind of like within a 15, 20 to 25, 30 mile 30 minute radius, you know. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the vlogs. I'm really glad. I'm really glad that you've been enjoying the vlogs and everything like that. Like, it's a whole vibe. Like when I go to these places, I just like going and just vibing, and just going and seeing the people, seeing the historical landmarks, uh, getting to the get into the historical markers and everything like that. I'm not. I don't. I'm not move. You said where are you moving? I'm not moving anywhere. I'm not moving anywhere. I'm good right where I'm at. I'm good right where I'm at. For now anyway. I'm good right where I'm at. I mainly like to travel. Yeah, it's really cool going out. Really cool traveling and going to different places and getting catching the vibes of wherever you go to. You know what I'm saying? Um, I appreciate every opportunity I have to get out there and explore new places. Like it's something that I don't take for granted. You know what I'm saying? It's something that I really appreciate every opportunity I can do it. You know what I'm saying? I really would like to do it a lot more. And I'm gonna get to the point where I'll be able to do it a lot more. But it's one step at a time, one day at a time, one grind at a time. And one day it's gonna be to the point where I'll be like, yeah, that's my goal. That's my ultimate goal and my dream for this channel. Like, you know what I'm saying? To branch out and see different places um outside of the southern United States for sure. Even though the southern United States has it's a lot of content. That's a ton of content I could get down here just in the south. But it's cool places I would like to check out, like in the Midwest, the Pacific Northwest, even though it could be a little crazy out there. But up there, that's a whole nother discussion right there. But uh, the West Coast, all those type of things. And Northeast, can't forget about the Northeast. One day I'm gonna get out to Canada, so that way I can build my portfolio, if you will, my travel vlogging portfolio, and just have a lot of cool content, you know. But I appreciate every last one of you guys who constantly support, like like Kate. Kate, I appreciate you. I appreciate you every time that you tap into the channel, and every time you support the channel, commenting and getting feedback on the videos is always greatly appreciated. You guys mean a lot to me. All y'all mean a lot to me, and it's just really good. I'm glad that I could, share my travel vlogging journey with you guys. You know, and you guys really, really, really push me more to keep going out there getting this good content. So couldn't do it without you guys. Could not do it without you all. You guys' support. So yeah, but that's pretty much all I have. Just wanted to give you guys kind of an update on what I got going on. I got to tap in every now and then. I haven't been doing a lot of, I've done a few vlogs lately. I haven't been I'm not that far behind, but, you know, it's just that, I got to tap in every now and then, let you guys know what I got going, what I have on my plate. So, but yeah, good people, that'll be it for the time being. I'm finna get going, and I'm gonna get on back to work. It's almost 1 o'clock, so it'll be about time for me to go back to work. And I appreciate that, Kate. You say keep doing what you're doing, and I believe you'll be successful. I really appreciate that. I appreciate the words of encouragement, and I appreciate your continuous support. And it's always, again, all of it means a lot to me. All of it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, I gotta but I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'll probably go live again. I'll probably go live again later on today. And I appreciate the super chat, Kate. Appreciate that. Kate, for sure. Thank you for the 4.99. I appreciate it. Yeah, I appreciate you and the work you're doing. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you. Just tuning in on a regular basis, and I can't wait to get out there and get some more content and keep posting, because keep posting content. You guys really, like I said, you guys really push me to want to keep doing this more and more and more. So yeah, so salute to you, Kate. Appreciate it again. The super chat, much appreciated. And like I said, I'm gonna go back live later on today. Not sure what time. I'm gonna try for the afternoon. So until then, guys, I appreciate y'all. Much love to each and every one of y'all, and I'll see you later on. Peace.